Hello and welcome back to Mark's House and Garden UK. Let's talk about tree ferns. More specifically, let's talk about tree fern fronds. I think some people call them croziers. These magnificent tree ferns, Dicksonia Antarctica, have beautiful long fronds that reach out and span about 7 or 8 feet on this one in particular. In my little fernery here, we have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tree ferns of various heights. I like the fact that there's various heights because it gives you a different view of the tree fern, because there's a lot of interest with the tree fern. The trunk is interesting. The fronds from underneath are interesting, and the fronds looking down from above are also interesting. So by having various different heights, you get lots of different views. Right. The fronds, they come from inside the crown. They start off as little knuckles, like a little gorilla's hand. And in the springtime, providing they survive the winter, which invariably they do, and as you can see here, I protect ours. There is a video on how I protect them, and I will link to it in the description box below this one. So those fronds unfurl in the springtime, and they spend all summer becoming magnificent. And then in the winter, in the UK, when we have a bit of bad weather, whether it be frost, severe frost, or snow, they suffer and they turn brown. And I've read in so many Facebook groups this debate as to whether you should cut them off. Why should you leave them on anyway? Well, some people argue that by leaving them on, the weight of them keeps the crown open, so that when the new fronds emerge, they're not emerging into a restricted space. Other people say it doesn't make any difference, providing you keep that crown wet in the springtime when the new fronds are emerging. The new fronds will have enough energy and power to push the crown open. So opinion is divided. Do you cut them off? Do you leave them on? What do you do? I'm going to tell you in a moment what I do. But before I do that, let me just tell you something. The important thing about this is not the fronds. It's the crown in the centre, the living bit up here. Now, it is true to say that tree ferns do draw up goodness from roots. If you put tree ferns in the ground, they will put roots down, and the roots are not just as an anchor. They do feed the plant as well. And incidentally, if you want proof that if you buy one of these, it will put roots down, I've also done another video called Do Tree Ferns Make Roots? And I'll link to that one so that you can see tree fern roots and proof and evidence that, you know, when you buy these, they're chainsawed off at the bottom. You put that on wet earth, it will grow back. Right, getting back to the crown. The crown is the important thing to protect. So when you're looking after your tree fern, what we do is in the summertime, we never let that crown dry out. But in the wintertime, we never let it stay too wet. Because if it gets too wet in the wintertime and then it freezes, it can damage it. And if you watch my winter protection video, you'll see that I put a big ball of oak leaves in the top just to protect it. I'm kind of going off piste really, because I want to talk about whether I remove these or not, and my opinion as to whether removing them causes the crown to close up. My opinion is you can cut them off and it doesn't make any difference. And we've had these for years and years, and I've never seen anything that's persuaded me otherwise. My belief, and it's a firm belief, is if you decide that you want to remove these, it doesn't really close the crown up, providing you keep the crown wet when it starts growing. If you let that crown dry out and become hard and solid, then obviously that's going to restrict the growth of the new fronds or new croziers coming out. But my opinion is, if you cut them off and then when they do start to grow, if you keep the surrounding stumps, you can see here from last year, wet, it won't prevent it from opening up. So I am on the side of the debate that says if you want to remove your fronds from your tree ferns, go ahead and do it. And that's exactly what you're going to see me do now. And you'll see the difference, because I think as they are now, all brown and damaged and scorched, they just look ugly. So let's cut them off and let's have a lovely neat tree fern. And to me, that just feels and looks so much better. It's become one of my late winter rituals, this. Taking these fronds off and pruning my buddleias, to me, signifies that the year is about to get started, and it makes me feel quite hopeful and positive. And it just lets light in. I've actually left the fronds on the ground here, and they can stay there to give some shelter or possibly some protection to some of the hostas that are about to come up under the ground. And then in the spring, when everything starts to grow, I'll lift these dead fronds up and the year can start again. Hope you've enjoyed that. What do you think? Leave them on, take them off, comment below this video, and I'll see you soon for some more tree fern adventures. Bye for now.